the fifth point, which is really ultimately the most important point, is positive thinking and meditation. The yogis explain that the first 4 points, proper exercise, proper breathing, proper relaxation, and proper diet, are really preparatory practices. They are preparations to enable us to be proficient in this fifth point, positive thinking and meditation, which is really the most important thing to practice to achieve happiness in this life. The most important thing to practice to achieve radiant health. The most important thing to practice to achieve great fulfillment in our life. Our whole life is dependent on this fifth point of positive thinking and meditation, which is really the teaching and the practice of how to utilize our thoughts in the most beneficial way. See, we all are thinking all the time. Thoughts are going there in our mind from the moment that we wake up until we go to sleep. Sometimes it's also disturbing us from being able to sleep, but our mind is going all the time. And the yogis teach us that by learning how to think properly, this is how we totally transform our life. Our life is the outcome of our thoughts, and how the state of our physical body is dependent on our thoughts. We know negative thinking, agitation, stress, anger causes illness in the body. Positive thoughts, cheerfulness, joy, kindness is vitalizing the body. How we are able to do things in our life, how we're able to succeed in our life is all dependent on the way that we think. Our whole life is an expression of our thoughts. How our relationships, how we relate to one another, how we're able to live in harmony with our environment. It's all dependent on the way that we think. So the yogis teach us, don't let the thoughts just be. Learn to watch the thoughts. Learn to cultivate positive thoughts. Learn how to manage the negative thoughts, the anger, the fear, the jealousy, the depression. All this can be managed. All this can be transformed. All it requires is some awareness, some understanding, and then practice. It's not complicated. It's just a matter of practice. And the yogis share with us that by putting these principles into our daily life, we achieve the highest potential that we can have, this great sense of fulfillment in our life, no matter what we do with our life. One person is a Swami, one person does this, one person works in Google, one person works in the Crack at the Wellness Code, one person lives here, one person lives there. We all have different karmas, different things to do with our life, different destinies. But that sense of fulfillment with our life, wherever we are, whatever we're doing, can be achieved and can be discovered for each and every one of us. Doesn't matter where we are and who we are. We all can feel very much at peace and inspired with our life. But it all depends on how we think. And that's what yoga teaches us to do. So Swami Vishnu used to say, health is wealth, peace of mind is happiness, and yoga shows the way. So really, this yoga is encapsulated within these 5 principles. This is the way to achieve radiant health and peace of mind.